In this tutorial, we are going to set up NewsRoom Remote 4 or 5 on a workstation. Locate the MSI, so we're just going to double click it. Tells you the version it's going to install. It offers you a custom installation, or can take the default install. And we're ready to install. It puts the icon for NewsRoom Remote 4 or 5 onto your desktop, the shortcut, and double-clicking it will execute it. You may have to adjust the remote file server address, and you'll want it to be the outside IP number or name of your station's newsroom server outside the firewall. Give it a brief description, give it a username that exists at the main site, and the password. And it'll open up. If there's a newer version at the main site, it'll offer it to you, and it'll proceed with upgrading the version of Remote 4 or 5 on your workstation. I'm going to say no here. You can maximize it, double-click, and the product will go full screen. There is a quick little setup that you need to do when you first install. Under the Tools menu, create audio list. This will create a local audio storage so that the client on their laptop or remote workstation can download audio from the main site, and they have somewhere to store it. So here we're going to create local audio list, and here we're going to just call it local audio and say OK. And to make sure that comes up as your default list, under the Tools menu, set that as the default audio list. Use the drop-down and press Set. Now when we open the local audio, it has somewhere to store its audio. Also under the Tools menu for the setup, Remote Groups and Program Options. Under Program Options, you want to set your favorite storage areas based at the main site. Also, your audio compression is here, whether you're a member of a message relay besides the multicast, and which editor you want, be it the default text editor or a tabbed editor. So here, in our case, we're going to select our audio compression. So when I'm sending audio to the main site, I want it to go up at 128K. Compressed audio from the server, also at 128, and preview. Can preview audio at 112. Remote server compression. To compress when I'm sending audio to the server at this rate, when it hits the main site, it turns back into a WAV file. Requesting compressed audio from the remote server and previewing. And we save those defaults. Also under the Tools menu is the Groups or the Remote Groups setup. This enables the user to set up storage areas at the main site, more than one storage area that they can save to with one save. So let's create a text group, and it shows me my main site that I connect to and any of its related connections. So we expand the main site, and the first place I want to save to is my local wire. I also, at the same time when I save there, I also want to save to the public area at the main site in the item stores. And if you do have remote areas or clients, other servers connected to you, you might also want to send to them. So we're going to update the changes, give it a name. And we can edit that later if we need to. Also, we can also have our favorite storage save places or saving to more than one place in the audio groups. So here we're going to add audio destinations. When I save audio, I likely want to save to on air at the main site. And I also want to save to another list at the same site. And again, if you have other servers, remote connections to other servers, you can also save to them remotely with one save. And update changes. Okay, so I have two save groups. So the way that functions when you're writing a story, you can save to your local machine. You can post to other machines as well as yourself, but use the down arrow and you can get to your group save. So we know that this has got 3 destinations. We give it a title. And it's been sent to all 3 places with one save. The audio works very similar. Test 1, 2, 3. Check 1. Hello. So when you have some audio you want to save, on the down arrow, you can select all, and this is how you get to your groups. So I can save to my 3 destinations here. Give it a title, it'll go through to all 3 places. And all 3 saves are done with one save. That's the basic setup of Remote 4 or 5. Thank you for listening.